Hello everyone, this is Brianna Hansen, and I am going to show you how to make a magnifying glass icon in CSS. So my husband called me up on Wednesday and said he needed a magnifying glass icon for work and asked me if I would make one. He's on a trip, so he didn't have a way to make it where he was at. And so I got a little chuckle when I told him that was actually my assignment for the week. So this is how I came up with the icon and how we create that. So we're going to start over here with creating a div, and we're going to give it an ID of magnifying glass. So over here in our CSS, the first thing we need to do is we need to give this some size. So we're going to give it a font size, and we're going to give it a height and a width. Now nothing shows up yet because we don't have any color, so we need to add some color. So we're going to add a colored border onto our shape here. So here's our shape, and you can see it's a square, and we need it to be a circle. So we're going to go ahead and add a border radius. And I have a border radius of 0.35 EMs. We've got a width and a height of 0.4 EM. So now we have a nice circle for our magnifying glass. So we're going to go ahead and make this position relative. So it's relative to where it would normally be on the viewport. And we're going to do it, display this as an inline block. So now we can see that we have the first half of our icon. Now we're going to want to put a background on this, which means we need room for that background to show up. So we're going to move this circle over from where it normally would be. And so I've added 20 pixels on the top and 40 pixels on the left. You can see that slid over. So now we have the first section done, but we only have part of the icon. So we need to add the rest of it, and we're going to do that with pseudo elements. So for our before icon, we're going to go ahead and add the handle on the magnifying glass. So we need to use the content here and add some content. So it says, yes, there's something here. Please display this. And then we're going to give it a position of absolute so that it is in relation to the first section here. Now let's go ahead and put it, we're going to put it on the right and the bottom. Now we can't see it again yet because we don't have a background. So we need a background. Let's go ahead and add our background of red here and add our border width. Now we're not going to have a border on this because what we want is actually just a shape. So this one doesn't have a border width, but the previous one does. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our shape now. Okay, so now we have our shape. And we've got width and we've got height, but it's in the wrong spot. So we need to rotate it. So let's go ahead and rotate that 45 degrees so that it is a handle. So now you can see we have our magnifying glass handle and the actual magnifying glass part. So that is how we make the icon. So now we need to do the background, and we're going to do that with after. So again, we need to add our content here so that we have, it says, yes, there's something here. Please add this in. And this is what our background color is going to be. And it's going to be blue is what it is. So let's go ahead and make it absolute compared to where we had it before, or compared to the regular ID. And we're going to go ahead and add a position here. So we've got our top is -40 pixels and our left is -45 pixels. You can see nothing's showing up yet because we haven't specified a width or a height. So let's go ahead and put that in. And we're just going to do 175 pixels so that we have a square. And we're going to add a border radius. We want this to be round. So we came up with a border radius of 9. So there's our circle, but you can see we have a problem of now it is on top of the icon and we can't see it. So we need to add a z-index. And I gave this -1 so that it was in the back. So he wants a white icon. So now the reason it's red now was so you could see it before, but we're going to go ahead and change that to white so that we have the color we need. And then change this one down here also to white. It's like we forgot one F up there. Okay, so now we have the full icon. We have the blue background and we have the magnifying glass on top of it. And that is how we came up with making the magnifying glass icon for his website.